Indiana Fever HC hints change in Caitlin Clark utility as Aari McDonald brings double choice. No doubt, it has been a smooth run for the Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark this time, as the team not only clinched the Commissioner's Cup title for the first time, but also rode a 3-game win streak. However, the momentum came to a halt recently when the LA Sparks handed the Fever an 89-87 loss, forcing head coach Stephanie White to reset things from where they started. "We've got to protect our paint," White shared. Initially, after Clark's quad strain, the Fever signed McDonald to an emergency hardship contract, but had to let her go once Clark was cleared to return. Then came the groin injury, sidelining Clark again. This time, however, the Fever made a different move and released the veteran DeWanna Bonner, which created the roster space to re-sign McDonald on June 28 for the rest of the season. This means that CC and Aari have yet to share the court during a game. But once Clark returns, they will, and it could change everything. And White knows it too. "I think it will be really good for us to be able to get Caitlin off the ball a little bit more in certain situations. And playing on the floor with Aari gives her the opportunity to do that," White said, per an ex-post from Matthew Peterson. And yes, it would be really good. Earlier in the season, Clark shouldered heavy playmaking responsibilities, which led to visible fatigue and a shooting slump as she went 1-for-28 from beyond the arc over one stretch. But with Aari on the roster, more spot-up opportunities could ease that burden. I mean, why not? Aari is just the kind of player who can make that happen. And if you still have any doubt, then consider that even in her first game off the bench under a hardship contract, she posted 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals in 27 minutes, showcasing energy, defense, and court vision that can take some of the load off Clark. But what makes this all even more real is what's happening in scrimmages. McDonald is setting the offense at point guard while Clark plays off the ball, trading some of those minutes where Clark isn't initiating every possession, giving her both rest and offensive balance. After all, Aari has started each of the past 3 games in Clark's absence, and she's filled that role well. She's fast, shifty, and can push the pace, much like Clark, and is also a gritty defender despite being just 5'6". Now you understand what White meant. I think it can give Caitlin a break. I think it can get her and our team different looks when that happens. So this is really the first time we've been able to practice that, and I look forward to exploring it a little bit more," White added. So now, with Clark close to returning, White is working to find significant minutes for Aari. That's why the Fever ran multiple offensive sets on Monday, featuring both players, McDonald bringing the ball up as the point guard, with Clark operating off the ball. "I think it's going to be fun," McDonald said. "I think that with Caitlin and I working to perform with each other, we're going to create more shots for ourselves and for others around us. Just expect a lot of fast pace and a lot of ball movement." So, CC will still be the primary point guard when she returns, of course. But throughout the season, White has been trying to find more off-ball opportunities for her, and with McDonald's fast-paced nature and complementary offensive style, she may be the perfect partner to help make that happen. But is it really that easy? Do Caitlin Clark and company have an edge over the Valkyries? Well, the upcoming game between the Indiana Fever and GSV isn't another mid-season matchup. It's because with only 4 contests left before the All-Star break, both teams are hovering around .500, and the standings are tight. Now, the Fever sit at 9-9, while the Vox are coming off back-to-back losses and are in the middle of a tough 4-game road trip. This is the kind of game that could quietly shake up the playoff picture, and Indiana might be getting reinforcements right when they need them most. Caitlin Clark is expected to return after missing 5 games with a groin injury. Sure, she was in a bit of a shooting slump before that, but let's be honest, she still delivers 18.2 points, 5 rebounds, and nearly 9 assists per game. Her return, tentatively set for Wednesday, could be the spark the team needs. But that's not all, as Damaris Dantas is also expected to be back in the lineup after missing 5 games while playing for the Brazilian national team. Well, she's on fire too, averaging 21.5 points over her final stretch with the national team. And although her season stats sit at 5.0 points and 2.8 boards in 13 games, her size, shooting touch, and versatility add a lot to Indiana's front court. So, will it all come together instantly? Probably not perfectly, but this game is the right time to start figuring it out.